Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Makeshift Boro Lounge, episode 2. In this episode, we welcome Matty Crothers, a fan's favourite of the Newman Stadium. How's it going, Matty?
Yeah, not too bad. Obviously, lockdown, a bit boring. Just got to do what you got to do, ain't you? Just got to get on with it.
We've been keeping busy. What sort of things have you been up to?
Well, busy as I can be. I was still working a bit when it first went down onto lockdown, but people don't want you in houses and stuff like that, so that got knocked on the head pretty quick. And then, obviously, my life resorted to walking the dogs and actually speaking to my dad now. So
sounds like fun, that, mate.
Oh yeah, sitting in my room playing Xbox. That's all.
I bet the dog's loving it, isn't it?
Oh, they love it. Yeah. Boring, but gets you out the house, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's not much you can do really at this moment in time, is there? Is your
Nothing.
Netflix been getting...
Yeah, Netflix. Yeah, just started watching that Money Heist. It's decent. Yeah, it's all right, but the words aren't in sync. Do you know what I mean? With the voice, so it's a bit off-putting, but it's decent. It's good. It's good.
Trying to build up a bit of a Netflix Boro recommendation list. We had Tiger King and stuff like that last week. Have you seen any of those?
Yeah, nah, I haven't, to be fair, but I'd recommend Money Heist and Top Boy. Top Boy's decent.
I'll add that to the list. I'll put that there. Make sure everyone give that a watch, and ask Matty about it next time we see him. In this episode, we've decided to change it up a little bit than just sit down and talk. And I'm going to take Matty on at a game of FIFA and see how we fare. But there is one thing that I've got to admit before we carry on. I might have already played Matty at FIFA, and I might have got beat 3-1, and he was Liverpool and United. It's just a tiny might have happened. Might not have.
Don't forget what the forfeit is if I beat you this time.
Yeah, if I get beat this time, there's definitely a forfeit of an egg being cracked on one of our heads, and it doesn't bode well for me considering I've been beat already. So, like last episode, I'm going to talk to Matty about a few things that's happened throughout the season, but this time we're going to do it over FIFA. I'm just going to invite him now, and we'll go from there. There we go.
Yeah, it's come through that.
There we go.
Got to be same teams, haven't we?
Oh yeah, 100%. United versus Liverpool once again, I think. He went for Oldham. His first one that pops up then.
Yeah. Can't be them.
Not
that good.
I'd say it was close last time, but it wasn't really, was it? So.
Nah. I'm not giving you the credit. What have you been up to?
I've been working quite a bit. I worked today. I had the weekend off, Easter weekend. That was all right.
Bank holiday, innit?
Yeah. Did you get plenty of Easter eggs?
Nah, too old for that. not really a chocolate type of guy, to be fair.
See, my mum and dad got me quite a few. You know I'm going to be stuck in the house a little bit, so.
Yeah, not really into chocolate.
Yeah.
I'll eat it, but if I won't tell out, I fancy a chocolate bar and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mad, isn't it? This time, everyone's just going to be eating chocolate and stuff like that while they're stuck in.
Yeah. Well, everyone's a dog walker these days, aren't they? Or a runner.
Like, they decided that they're going to walk the dogs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, just like me. Never done it ever.
I bet the dogs are absolutely loving it, aren't they?
Nah, they're like, who's it? They're probably thinking, who's this? Don't know who it is.
So before we get into this game, I just thought I'd ask you a couple of FIFA-related questions as we did last time.
Yes.
It's got to be an aspiration of yours to try and possibly play a bit higher up and maybe even get yourself into a FIFA game. That's got to be one of the aspirations, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always someone's aspirations to be on FIFA, innit? But I think 23 now, nearly 24, so, and I'm happy at Radcliffe. So, but obviously, if anything ever come in, I can't see myself being League 2, League 1 anymore. But definitely not Premiership anyway.
Hey, you never know. You never know. Stranger things.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. But we'll have to see.
Oh, it's made an awful ball already. What do you reckon your stats would be if it was a FIFA?
Oh yeah, 99, easy.
You got to bat yourself. You've got to back
Nah,
yourself.
nah, definitely not. It's a good question. Passing would be up there, but all round probably about realistically 78, 79, 80, something like that. But
Nice little
that,
there.
yeah, guy on Pro Clubs is 87, so just sell for that.
Yeah, you'll take that any day of the week, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Matty
100%.
Crothers 87 rated in form when he's in already.
Oh my God, I was in this.
So, how do you think this season's gone, like on a personal level and like for the team?
Yeah, obviously at the start of the season, obviously after being promoted, I was in and out of the team, to be fair, with John and Frank, but obviously we was doing well, and it was hard for him to change it about, I think. And then back end of the season, I've been playing near enough every game, so I thought I was playing well, to be fair. So yeah, and I thought the team performance was obviously second at one point, I think, weren't we?
Yeah, just behind South Shield, wasn't we? So
yeah, and we needed to go up there. I think we'd score a point behind them. So that's another thing was fact, and obviously it was our first time in the league, so I think we was punching a bit above our weight, but realistically it wasn't because of the players we had and what team we had.
That's got to be one of the aims for next season, whenever that is. That's discussed.
Yeah, definitely.
To get up there, and
yeah, 100%.
Because it must have been encouraging for yourself and obviously the team around you when you was high flying, doing really well.
Yeah, everything was like it was meant to be, like going into training, looking forward to going into training, because obviously when there's a winning mentality about and stuff like that, it's an all different ball game. Do you know what I mean? But like, and then to go from that to losing, not winning since Boxing Day, it was a bit like, oh, do I really want to go training anymore and stuff like that? Do you know what I mean? A bit of a change, because obviously training was a bit different, stuff like that. Obviously there was too much change in a short space of time type thing.
Well, like talking of the change and stuff like that, obviously Lee's come in. Have you found that transition sort of thing?
Yeah, he's been top, to be fair. He's come in, done what he's done what he wanted to do, to be fair. He's like, as soon as he come in from the first session, we knew what he wanted, we knew what was going on. Like, he set out what he wanted to do and stuff like that. So it was it was more organised type things. You know what I mean?
Is that organised that you prefer to have, like, rather than be spontaneous all the time, sort of thing? It's more professional.
Yeah, well, John and Frank was organised. Don't get me wrong, but when them two left, everyone just didn't know what we was doing, or do you know what I mean? We just like it was a bit strange, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then Fowler's come in and he's been sound, to be fair. He's been good. Just like if you look at it since he took over, I think we probably should Scarborough game we was in it for a bit, but I mean we had chances in the game. I mean we should have beat Whitby and went 2-0 up. That was never a penalty.
I was watching a couple of the games back, a few days ago, and I was looking at I think it was the Gainsborough game, Gainsborough away, and and I'm sure we either got back in it at 1-1 and 2-1 or something like that, and we was top of them. Do you think capitalising on them is going to be massive going forward to like going towards promotion and things like that?
Yeah, definitely. Like I think we was 2-0 down and we got ourselves back in the game at 2-1, and we was absolutely all over him. And then I think Shot Crick give a penalty away. You won't like me saying that, but yeah, I think Rick gave a penalty away, so it went to 3-1. And then I think, did it go 3-2? I can't remember.
I think they just scored again and scored again, didn't they? It was ended 4-1.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but like that second half, it could have been 4-5-1 to us type thing. You know what I mean? We could have took our chance. But yeah, you could see since Fowler's come in that win was coming, and the way we was playing was like much better than the way we was playing before he come in type thing.
It's like massively encouraging towards what is the end of the season now, as you grab them 2 draws against Whitby and slips my memory the second one.
Whitby and Nantwich. Yeah, to be fair, well obviously you can see Nantwich was up there, wasn't he? I think they deserved to win that game, to be fair.
Yeah, it was close.
But yeah, it's a massive
Boost sort of thing.
yeah, to obviously put us in good step for next season. But obviously, what players he brings in and what players he lets go, we'll just have to wait and see.
It'll determine that sort of thing, won't it? But
yeah. What? And he's been around in football for, so I'm supposing he knows a few players and he'll get a few in. That'll help us push us forward towards that promotion type thing, or be up there or thereabout.
Currently 2-0 down here. It's going a lot worse than it was in the first game.
Yeah. Could be a 5-0.
I hope not.
Liverpool are the best team on it, to be fair.
I was going to ask, who's your go-to team when you play like seasons or FIFA and stuff like that? Or go-to?
Yeah, Liverpool definitely.
Champions of Europe, aren't
they? Yeah, that's it.
Got everything you need in the team. I was going to ask you.
Yeah, you can't get.
Like talking about bringing players in and stuff like that. If you have a player, past or present, that you could bring in when the season kicks off again to play alongside you or play in the team with you, who would it be? I'm sure we mentioned. Right.
Who's throwing that question about?
That one's me. That I'm having that one. Past or present, you can have Zidane, Scholes.
Oh right. I thought you meant player who from Radcliffe. I was going to say, I'm going to hurt some people's feelings there.
We'll do that too. He's back in.
Oh, he scored. So ex-professional football type thing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
We'll do that.
Yeah, probably Gerrard to come out of retirement and play next to me, or Scholes or something. That was my Gerrard was like my idol when I was growing up type thing, do you know what I mean?
Obviously, you're like an Oldham fan sort of thing. Go try and go home and away when you can.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite Oldham player ever then? Would you like to play alongside them?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know anyone who plays for him anymore. There's that many faces in and out of there. But good question, that. Best player? Best player we've had probably a little lad called Jack Byrne. He was good. But his attitude is a bit crap.
Yeah.
We had some good days out, to be fair. I remember beating Liverpool in FA Cup. Everton in FA Cup. I've had a few good, but I don't know what's happening there, to be fair. It's just mad. Yeah. Like Javi was on loan and he'd come in and be like, oh, I haven't been paid today, I was supposed to get paid today. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on at my club?
Well, we're at half-time here and Matty's beating me 2-1. Scored late and then the half to give me a chance in the second half. We'll see how it goes. Let's see.
We'll let you back in it, Anna.
At the worst time possible as well. That half-time team talk change.
Yeah.
So, FIFA, one of the things that you've been doing while you've been on like lockdown sort of thing, trying to keep yourself busy.
Yeah, just been doing pro clubs, but there's only so many games you can play. You get bored of it.
Yeah, especially if you don't play too well, sort of thing.
Yeah, and I'm never normally in the house, so it's just really boring at the minute.
Yeah, this free time that you've inherited isn't ideal.
Yeah, I'd rather be in work, honestly. I'd rather be doing something.
It's crazy that you'd ever think to say that, isn't it? Like,
yeah, that's it. But once I'm in work, I'll be like, oh, I wish lockdown was here.
Yeah. Have you got any of the Radcliffe players on Xbox, PlayStation sort of thing? Play with them or anything?
No, I haven't, to be fair. I think Grogan called me out the other day, so I'll have to add him. And,
is this after he told you that he pasted me? Yeah.
As he plays you, yeah.
That'd be good if
depends what is he on Xbox or is he on PS4?
I'm not too sure. I know Rick's not got a console, so there we go.
Yeah, Rick's just playing Call of Duty on his phone. He's boring.
You're not into that sort of thing.
I'll tell you what, I'm crap at COD. Not me, that at all.
Well, I think I asked Asm at night if he fancied a game of FIFA as well, and he said he rages too much and he prefer Call of Duty. So I might have to give that a go in the next episode.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Go on.
Oh my!
It's 4-1.
Oh my days.
Chamberlain hat-trick.
Well, it's unheard of. It's absolutely unheard of. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
So, going back to the season sort of thing, we touched on it like last time I spoke to you, sort of thing. What's been like your favourite game, favourite goal, or favourite moment of the season, sort of thing? There's been quite a few, I can imagine.
Yeah, on a personal note, my favourite goal, from my point of view, probably Staley Bridge, because to be fair, I've not scored that many this season. I prefer to set a goal up than score, to be honest.
Love an assist.
But yeah, a goal for myself is probably Staley Bridge when I come on and scored. I think it won all the time, so it made it go 2-1. I think that's what we started going on the run after that game. I think that was
I was going to mention, was that the first game that we won?
I think so.
That was a massive lift. I remember.
Yeah, it was. Obviously, I think they was doing well as well. I think they was in playoffs. But yeah, and then on a team probably best win we've had probably away from home, probably Mikulova, where Rocker come on and scored. There's a funny thing about that actually. Obviously, us three was on the bench, me, Rocker, and Hooper, and their keeper come on to come out into the second half. And Rocker went, "Watch, I'm going to come on here, win one. We're going to win 1-0." And obviously, come on and hit that from about. He said it's from 40 yards, but it's about 25, 30.
We'll get that measured.
Yeah, possibly the keeper's got to do a bit better as well. You won't like me saying that, but
the keeper or Rocker.
Keeper.
That was a great goal. To be fair, we've had like us and a couple of lads have tried having a think what's been the goal of the season, and was it for what it meant. Oh my god.
5-1.
Oh, this has gone way worse than last time. I'm gonna have to hang up my pad after this. I think this is it. I think it was having a good day.
Yeah, might be that actually. Go on, what's your favourite goal?
We was talking about like favourite goals and stuff, and a few popped up. These ones against FC United are always good because of the crowd reaction and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was
on New Year's Day.
On an atmosphere point of view, that was probably the best. FC United away, like to walk out to it and to hear them all singing, it was just like, where have all these come? Like, how many is there? Do you know what I mean? It was like a bit overwhelming to be fair. But it was good.
Quite a few
the fans have been class. Yeah, the fans have been class this year. Like there was class last year, to be fair.
That must give you like an extra 10% on the pitch when the fans are chanting your name or chanting the team and stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's good. It is good. It's a good feeling.
For a lot of us, we've never played obviously to like that kind of standard, so it must give you a massive boost in your own name shirt like chanted, because I can't imagine what it's like when you play at, I don't know, Old Trafford or.
Yeah, I don't know, it gives you like a little weird feeling, I think, but it is a good feeling, to be fair. I mean, it's normally my mum starting that song off when it's about me. She loves it. What's going on with your connection here?
I don't know, but I think you've scored again. Yep.
Yeah, 6-1. Wow.
I don't think I should put this out.
Definitely going out of this.
This is bad.
100% going out.
This is 9-2 in 2 games. This is awful from me. Putting a really poor showing.
You didn't keep it in corner, so I don't score anymore.
It's the best thing I can do at the moment, isn't it?
Can't wait to see this egg on your head.
Oh my god.
Can't believe you agreed to doing it.
I thought I was going to win at the time. Harry Maguire, too slow.
Could be double figures, it?
I hope not. Must have changed the tactics.
I have done nothing. Just a little warm yesterday.
Well, we've had a few questions in from like the fans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, over the past couple of days.
Yeah.
So off the top of my head, I think what was your like best career goal sort of thing?
Possibly last year with us at home. That's up there. I scored a goal for Ramsbottom. That got stuck in the stands. To be fair, that was a decent finish.
It always looks better when doesn't it?
Yeah, I scored a goal for Curzon Ashton on first game of the season. That was decent, to be fair. So probably them three out of them three, but probably if I had to pick one, it'd probably Widnes or for Radcliffe.
I'll have to find that and put that in. Sure, remind everyone of it.
Yeah, if you want to remind it, it's just Widnes versus Radcliffe on YouTube. I've watched it numerous times.
It's got to be bookmarked. It's his own page.
Yeah, it's in favourites, just like the playoff final.
The playoff finals got to be one of your like career highlights sort of thing, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely number one, 100%. It'll be tough to top, but yeah, at the moment in time, that's definitely the best day in football for me. 100%.
I think it's up there with me as well. Like, I don't think I've experienced anything quite like it.
It was just like the day of it. Like everyone, how many fans were there and stuff like that, and the night leading into the night and stuff, and the day after was my birthday, so it was a good weekend all round. Let's just say that.
I was going to mention to you, it's obviously birthday weekend sort of thing like that, but you obviously come on at half time, grab that assist for Tunde, I think it was, and pretty much changed the game. We gave you man of the match, and you received that at the awards evening.
Yeah,
very special day for you, that.
Yeah, it was. To be fair, it was obviously a bit gutted not to start, because obviously you want to start in the final. But then when he said half time you're coming on, I was a bit like, right, now's the time. So obviously we was losing 1-0 at the time. So I mean, Johnny always used to say after it, "Oh, I only put you on because it was his birthday the day after." So I think he's taking the credit for it. But yeah, it was a good day.
Managers often do that when they bring on a good substitution, don't they?
Yeah, they got it, don't they? Yeah. Could have been anyone. Anyone could have come on and done it. I think Rocker was on the bench as well. He could have come on and done it.
It was a special day all round, really, wasn't it? Like,
yeah, it was class. Yeah,
everything fell into place. Like we beat Leek for the first time that season and everything like that. It was just everything came into place. It was like the perfect jigsaw, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 100%. Obviously, like I said, first time we beat them in the season as well.
Because they were some of the toughest games, wasn't they, during that season sort of thing.
Yeah. Obviously, Ollie got a bit nervous, I think, when we played them away. I think the fans got in his head a bit.
It was a hostile crowd that day, sort of thing as well. But
yeah, well, I think everyone last year it was a bit weird. Everyone was out to beat us, type thing. Like, because I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the best team in the league or not, or I don't know what the our goal was with us. Like, everyone just wanted to. We was the team to beat, even though we weren't top of the league. I mean, in all fairness, I thought we should have won the league last year, if I'm honest.
It's time.
If someone would have said, "How would you rather go up through the playoffs or win the league?" I'd probably said through the playoffs, to be honest.
Yeah, it's special.
It's a better feeling, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I agree. As we touched on before, we had a few questions from some of the fans. So one of them is, are you planning on doing any of them challenges, Instagram, Twitter? So I already called you out to the toilet roll one.
Yeah, I did the toilet roll one. I got called out on another one. Do a few keepy ups and then kick it into the bin. But yeah, that toilet roll one took me 2 times to do that. So yeah, cheers for the call out type thing.
To be fair, I don't know how many times it took me. I just had the camera set up there, just hoping that I got at least a couple. But
yeah, it took me a couple. Took me a while to find a toilet roll.
They're scarce nowadays, aren't they, as well, at the minute?
That's it, yeah.
It's madness. One of your old teammates, Liam Ellis, has asked how many dark fruits have you drank during this lockdown?
I have to be careful how I answer this, aren't I? No, not a lot. Not a lot, to be fair. I've had a couple, obviously. Not a lot. I'm not drinking through the week or anything like that. Just I've had the odd 2-3 on a weekend.
Treating yourself on a weekend.
That's not 2-3 crates either.
We'll see. Yeah. We'll see what people say in the comments after that.
That's it. Yeah. I'll probably get called out on that one.
What you've not got any plans to be shaving your head off like a lot of other lads on
Oh,
social media?
no, mine won't grow back, so not a chance. Not like Ollie. Ollie's definitely not getting that back.
It's a bold move when you do it, isn't it? It's a really bold move.
Yeah, I won't take that risk. I'll let my hair grow out and then my barber can cut it off.
Only time will tell, won't it?
That's it, yeah.
I'm going to start wrapping it up now. Obviously, I got beat 6-1 in the FIFA, so that's me hanging up my controller. That's going away and never playing again. So, Matty, have you got a message for the fans before as we sign off, just to stay safe and keep up to date with
obviously just try and find things to do around the house and hopefully see you all next season at the Nuven. And hopefully we can achieve something together. And hopefully that's promotion.
We'd love to see it. We'd absolutely love to see it. So
yeah, hopefully, yeah.
I'm going to sign off now. Just massive thank you for Matty for playing me at FIFA and ending my career. So that's the second episode of the Makeshift Boro Lounge. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to comment who you want to see in the next episode. And everyone, make sure you stay safe during this strange time. Thanks for watching.